Joe List is here. Hi, Joe.
Hi,
Thank
Katie.
you for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
One of the best stand-up comics currently working.
Thank you. I agree.
Yeah, you should. What's with, thank you for getting dressed up for the pod today.
Well, here's the thing. I have sweatpants. If you're listening at home, I have look at how long my legs. I'm a real loomster. Did you know the term loomster?
No, I just learned it just now when you said it.
It means the longest French fry in the bunch.
So, and says who?
It says McDonald's in 1988. It was like a McDonald's kids meal or whatever you call it. They had a term. The loomster was the longest French fry in the box. You can Google it. You can look it up.
We won't. Last time I saw you, you ambushed me and everybody there.
I did not.
Asking people to give you their Mount Rushmore of comedy.
That's right.
And so I figured, since you were so comfortable doing that, that you, throughout this podcast, especially because your name is Joe List, throughout this podcast, I will ask you to list your top 4 of certain things just on the spot. We will start with Joe List's Joe List, which is your top, I guess we'll do 4 because that's a Mount Rushmore.
Sure.
Athletes named Joe.
Top 4 athletes named Joe. Now, is this my favorite or the best?
It's Joe Lists, so it's up to you.
Okay, whatever I want. I mean, Joe Burrow.
Great.
These people are just coming to mind.
Great.
Michael Jordan.
Nope.
All right. Joe Theismann.
Good.
Okay. Whose real name was Theismann, and they changed his name to rhyme with Heisman.
Which, it's close enough. I would as well.
Joe Dumars. Joe Thornton. There we
Okay,
go.
4.
There you go.
Your top Joe Lists, Joe List.
Joe Theismann, Joe Thornton, Joe Dumars, and the other Joe I said.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. Boom. Count it.
Joe List's Bro List. 4 athletes you'd be friends with.
Boy, who would I be friends with? I feel like Pedro Martinez is my all-time
Good
favorite
pick.
athlete. He's just a fun guy. He's silly, like he's taped to the dugout pole. That feels like something I could do. I think me and Petey could really be buddies. David Ortiz, I find very off-putting. I don't care for him.
No way.
Yeah, I just find him. He's annoying. He's always big with the glasses. I'm like this. All right, relax. He's too popular.
Okay, I guess. Fair enough.
Sorry, I'm just going through...
People you'd be friends with.
Yeah. Brad Marchand, I feel like I could really hang with
Yeah.
Marshy. He just seems like a sweet boy. He
Yep.
licks people. I would
Sure
lick him
does.
back.
Good.
Maybe Barkley, Charles Barkley. I got to interview him one time.
How'd
He
that
was
go?
great. And we're just playing a game. Can I just be friends with Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah. He smokes cigars. I smoke cigars. He
Yes.
dominates his game. I dominate.
We were all thinking it. You are the Michael Jordan of comedy.
I don't know why I did
Doesn't matter.
rock and roll.
Okay, that's Joe List's Bro List.
Thank you.
Joe List's Show List. Your top 4 TV shows.
Oh, wow. As many people know, I'm not a big TV guy.
Oh,
but
yeah, you're a movie guy.
yeah, Seinfeld, number 1, of course, the greatest show
Sure.
ever. Even though the first season and the last 2 seasons I can't stand. But Seinfeld, number 1.
Yeah.
Curb Your Enthusiasm, number 2. I love both the American and British Office, so
Okay.
I'll say those 2. And Family Guy. I love Family Guy. That's 5. I'll leave the American Office off. I'll say Family
Woo!
Guy.
Controversial. Joe List's Pro Fists. These are your top fighters, boxers, MMA,
Oh, wow.
fight sports.
Can I put some hockey fighters? Can I have
Yes.
PJ Stock in there?
Perfect.
And okay, I'll go PJ Stock. Marvelous Marvin Hagler from Brockton, Massachusetts. I'm
Great.
from Whitman. We're neighbors.
Home of the chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah,
Whitman?
birthplace.
That's what I meant.
Please.
Why? Where does it live now?
Now it lives in our hearts and minds. Evander Holyfield, Realer Than Real Deal Holyfield, New Hookers and Hoes, Know How I Feel. That was right off the top of my head.
That was really good.
How about Rocky Marciano, also from Brockton, Massachusetts?
Really?
The city of champions.
I didn't
yeah.
know that.
49-0.
Joe List's Low Diss. The top 4 insults, things you can say to somebody.
Oh boy, that's fun. I love dip. Dip is one of my
Good.
all-time.
Really
Dip
good.
is great. He's a dip. A goof.
Goof is great.
I love a goof because it's just the guy's a goof. My uncle, who's like 4 years older than me, I always have to specify that. He came up with the term smooch when
Wow.
we were kids. He would say, he's a smooch, and just a smooch of a. And
Yeah.
so that's got to be up there. Dip, goof, smooch, and just stinks. He stinks.
Yeah. Because it
Stinks.
seems like not harsh, but because of that, I think it makes it harsher. Like if you're really heated and you're like, you stink, that hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, I'm laughing out loud.
Yeah.
Stink is good. Stink is funny.
Can't wait to hear this on the New Heights podcast next week.
Oh, what a
Stinks.
dildo that guy. He stinks.
Joe List's Go Piss. Your favorite places to go pee.
Well, as a very, very successful comedian, I happen to have an Equinox membership.
Whoa!
And I have
all locations. Or
I
just
have
a few?
all locations
Wow.
across the nation.
$175 a month.
Oh, it's a lot more than that.
When I
sister.
worked there, which was over 10 years ago. So
Yeah,
it's
you worked
probably
at
way more.
Equinox?
Mhm, I sold memberships. It was a very difficult job getting people to sign up for all that money.
It's very expensive. But anyways, if I can, there's times where I will scan my pass at Equinox, and I'll be wearing jeans more appropriately, or nice pants, and have no backpack or anything. I go in and I come out 8 minutes later, and I'm like, oh no, I changed my mind. And I think it's clear that I just
Peed.
or pooed, both.
Pooed.
I never poo without peeing personally. But anyways, Equinox number one.
Great.
I mean, home. Can I say home?
Sure. You can say whatever you want. It's not even a real bit.
Okay, my home is number one. I know, but I care so much about the show.
Yeah.
I want it to be good.
Thank you.
Oh, you know where? There's a great place to go to the bathroom. It's like a real fancy department store next to the Paris Theater by the Plaza. That's one.
That place. You just go in there and you pee. Do you buy stuff or you just pee?
And I can't afford this. I mean, I could, but I don't want to buy stuff. So you go in, you pretend to shop, and you go, hey, I'm looking for perfumes. You
pee.
take a shit, you leave.
Yeah.
And
Bergdorf's? Is it Bergdorf's?
oh, I think it's Bergdorf Goodman.
Bergdorf
yeah.
Goodman?
And then Chipotle. I'm at Chipotle a lot. I'll pee there if I have to. Yeah. I know
Okay.
all the codes.
Joe List's Blowfished. This is top 4 members of Hootie and the Blowfish.
Wow. That's going to be tough. Darius Rucker.
Good.
There's a guy named Mark.
Mark Bryan.
Mark Bryan. I don't think I can name another Hootie
There's
and the
a
Blowfish.
Jim Sonenfeld. He plays drums, and Dean Felber, who plays the bass.
Dean. I
would
would have
you-
got that Dean, I think.
Did you want to Dean 3rd, Jim 4th?
I'll go Dean 2.
Okay, Darius, Dean,
Yeah.
Mark,
Jim. Yeah, Jim sucks. Damn. Take that, Jim. Take that, Jim. By the way, the gym is where I'm going right after this. I've been doing these kettlebell
Wow.
workouts. Huge.
Joe List's Locusts. This is your top 4 biblical plagues.
Biblical
Joe
plagues?
List's
I don't know what that even
locusts.
is. The
There's-
river overflowing?
Blood.
Blood?
Blood River. That's one.
Blood river?
Yeah, when they turn the river
Sounds like
into
my
blood.
wife once a month. You okay, babe? I don't, dude, I'm seriously, I don't know what this is.
Flies.
Flies? There's flies in the
Boils.
Bible?
Yeah.
Flyble.
Boils.
Boyles? Seriously? Brian
livestock
Boyle.
die.
Brian Boyle from the New York Rangers.
Okay, that's number 2. There's darkness. The firstborn, death of your firstborn.
Why would you say that to me? I
Because
have
you
a
have a
child.
born. You have a
That's
firstborn
crazy.
to kill. I don't.
That's
firstborn.
insane. Katie. Catherine. Julia Nolan. That was hurtful.
Thunderstorm with hail. Come on, Joe. Top 4 biblical plagues.
Hail. All right.
Locusts.
So I'm going to rank them. Not my baby dying, as you've just said.
I didn't say that.
I'll say hail, flies,
Great.
blood river,
Yep.
and what was another one? Hurricane. Boils. I'll put boils as 4.
It's a dumb list. That was a bad one.
Give me a non-Bible.
No, that was it.
That's your last list? You
I mean,
closing
these
with
are
Bible?
so many. These were so funny.
Thanks for having me, Katie.
Thanks for being here, Joe List.
Oh,
This
I
was
love
fun.
it. I'm having a great time.
Goodbye, Joe.
Bye. Thank you.